Yeah,
We are live. Hello, everybody. Hello, we're live. We're live. God, this is that. Welcome to the pod.
Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. You know which ones I'm talking about, right?
Could you fill in the listeners who
I
have no idea what you're talking about?
Let's say if you're going to a disco, you might use these.
I have an image
Disco balls?
for the pod. Yeah.
Very good.
I do have an
Okay.
image. Yes, I have an image, but it's not.
And
What
he's
is
already
going on?
frozen.
I'm not frozen for the listeners. Keep that in mind. The listeners are not being frozen.
Yeah.
Okay, Fiddler, what's new in AI?
Yeah, what's new? What's the AI news?
You see AI a lot more. I think what's new in AI is you see more of AI.
Truth.
I even saw a feedback from someone, and it said, "Use more AI in this."
A feedback.
Who said that?
Wait, something you
Just,
created?
some anonymous feedback.
It was on our email.
Something that I created. It would have had a lot more comments than just that.
Well, AI is very good to use for things. I used it myself just the other day. Just today, actually. Just today.
I have a weird AI news.
Let's hear it.
A woman is marrying an AI hologram.
What? What?
Nice.
Yeah.
How long were they?
How does that work?
How long were they together?
They're together. They're together now. You can see the picture.
Uh,
Alicia Framus is with their AI hologram, AI Lex, in an image provided by the artist.
Wow.
what do you?
It's like a ghost. It's very ghostly.
Well,
So-
that's probably best of both worlds.
Honestly, Case, you need to be watching out. And
Yeah, jealousy
watch-
mode activated.
What's up?
Jealousy
Yeah.
mode activated. 911 is out looking for holograms right now.
Possible.
It was trained on data related to her previous romantic partners.
Good luck with that.
And she
Guess it's gonna be named John. This one I gotta watch out for.
relationship with a mannequin named Pierre. So she's really stepping it up thanks to AI.
Ah.
Pierre.
Beat that AI news.
I can't beat it.
Yeah. That's good. That's good AI news.
If you can't beat him, join him. That's what they say.
Yep.
I'm getting my own AI hologram girlfriend.
But I do suggest everyone look up this story and see this picture because it's very haunting.
We'll post a link
Yeah.
in the email that we send out to all our listeners.
We will.
Yeah.
That's a
There'll
good
be a
idea.
link included. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Put a link in the put a link in the chat.
And the
as
old
well.
chat, the old chat bot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. Put a link in the old
That could be
chat.
done.
Yeah, do that.
That could be
I think that it's interesting. Like, what if you could train an AI to use one of those? I don't know if you guys have heard of this molecule. I think you have these remote control vibrators and sex toys that you can control from like a distance.
I've done more than heard about them.
Okay, you have some actual experience. What if you trained an AI on that massive amount of accumulated data they probably now have that's sending back, and then the AI learns, how to control your remote controlled sex toy. So you don't even need another human being.
So it's gonna. It'll feel like if I was using one and I like turn it up to whatever setting, then it would know that, and so then.
Well, the point is not you using it, right? The point of these remote controlled love toys, sex toys, is that like someone else does it like remotely.
Love toys.
And so like what if an AI is trained to do it? So it's got all the weirdness of like a human doing it, all the awkwardness and like
I see.
the dropped connections, all that stuff that keeps happening supposedly with these sex toys.
See, yeah, well, that's a good idea. I could compare that with the hologram. And I'd be set.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and what I mean then is that all you need then is like to see the hologram on the screen, and your sex toy is getting remote controlled by it, and it wouldn't even there'd be no Molecule was sneezing. Molecule was
Sorry about
sneezing.
that. It was a sneeze fit.
You might have heard. Did you hear that on my microphone, Fiddler?
I heard it.
I did.
Yeah.
I heard myself on the microphone.
Yeah,
You really don't have to make any vocal noise at all when you sneeze. The third time I sneezed, I refrained from vocal noises, and you didn't hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I feel like I did hear it.
You didn't hear it the first time.
Huh. I kind of feel like I did.
When you sneeze, Fiddler, do you give off an achoo, or do you keep it real low key?
I usually on the louder side, I think.
Yeah.
I gotta really let it out.
Have your neighbors ever complained?
No.
Not about that. Not about that.
Someone did one time I did that and someone texted like "bless you" or something like that. They heard me. I was haha. I was like, "Are you still hiding in the closet?"
Have your neighbors ever complained about any thing that you guys have done?
No.
Not a one.
No.
Have you ever complained to your neighbors?
Yeah.
I just complained one time that like someone was just smoking cigarettes and it was just like it was permeating the halls and I was just like,
Wow.
I was like, this is it's not pleasant.
Yeah.
I've been to your apartment, and those hallways are creepy.
No, they are.
It reminds me of that show that I couldn't quite get into with all the hallways, and they mess up your brain so that you don't remember work.
Oh yeah, that's what was it called? Severance, I think it was called.
Severance. Yeah, the hallways in your apartment remind me of the show.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it either. I couldn't get into that show. We just
I
watched
saw-
this weird movie, Zone of Interest. Have you heard about it, Fiddler? Zone of Interest. It's about the Nazis right outside. It's people living right outside of Auschwitz during the Holocaust. They like live basically part of Auschwitz. The wall is separating them. And they hear the whole movie's like filled with like weird screams and odd noises like just off in the distance while they're just trying to live a normal life. It's a really bizarre movie.
It was in like German.
It was in German with subtitles, English subtitles. There was
one part of it that I feel like if that screen had lasted longer with the like crying babies, I wouldn't have been able to watch the movie anymore. It was intense.
Yeah, it was a bizarre movie.
There was babies getting murdered. Yeah.
Do you think maybe AI could have generated a story like that?
Yeah, very well. Not the current batch of AI because I think it'd be too controversial for AI right now. Like it's like they're prohibited from doing anything kind of even like close to something like that.
Yeah, but if you were the designer and you took off those filters, maybe.
Yeah, and people have been doing that. I've done it once myself, very early in the process. I had that, but I had to generate. I used one of the image generators. I stripped away the filtering, but the trouble with that still was that it wasn't trained on the pictures that would, be unfiltered. So like, if you ask for boobies. It's not trained on boobies, so it had some weird shapes and stuff like that because it wasn't they hadn't seen any boobies. So you can get them, but they don't know how to draw them.
There's like a boob coming out of a weird spot and
exactly.
kind of like thing
coming
out of that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a two-tiered thing. So I don't know. I mean, it may not be training it on stuff that's similar to that. So it might be able to come up with it, but it won't be good because the training data is missing.
Yeah.
All right, let's get right to the elephant in the room. This is a little segment that I call Disco Ballin'. Thanks, AI. This is the Disco Ball mystery.
Ballin'.
Yeah, ballin'. Yeah, ballin'.
Oh my god!
Good.
This is
amazing.
The Disco Ball mystery segment. No, I think obviously our listeners have no idea. Probably have no idea what's going on. So Molecule or Fiddler, I'd like you to actually take a crack at what is happening because I'm sure you have no idea. So I think it'd be kind of funny if you try to explain so far what's been going on.
We might have talked about this last week or not. I don't remember.
I don't know if we talked about it last week, but definitely we have
think,
talked about it in the past.
First off, this is a very nice visual.
Yeah.
You got a disco ball on there, and the lights behind it. It looks kind of the disco ball is kind of spinning some light around.
It's moving, yeah.
Like a disco ball should.
It's animated.
Yeah.
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 You really stepped up your game.
It took me minutes to do this. Actually, the AI came up with the names. Here's some of the names that it came up with. Hold on. Oh, go ahead, Fiddler. Continue on while I find this. All right, one of the names was Disco Fever. One of the names was Disco Glam.
I love how Fiddler's just about to talk, and he just gets cut off immediately.
Glitter and Glam, Shake It Up, Disco Ballin', and Sparkle and Shine. So I went with Disco Ballin'.
Glitter and Glam.
And the AI generated the background.
Yeah, I think it was good. It was a good choice. Yeah.
The AI also generated the background.
The disco ball is spinning.
Yeah, well, I did that myself. But the AI came up with the background and the name. All right, so go on. Why don't you bring our listeners up to speed on the disco ball mystery?
Yeah, of course. It had been a long time since I'd heard the disco ball.
Right?
It's been a long time. And then recently on a pod, I heard about a disco ball.
Right.
And you and Molecule were involved.
So you have no idea yourself.
No, I didn't know.
You have no idea what the disco ball mystery actually is.
I mean,
the disco ball mystery is a mystery to you.
I gotta say.
yeah.
Wow, you went really far for that disco ball. You went real far. I heard you walking down the hallway, coming back. I got one right here. Right here.
I'm gonna take one more guess, Fiddler. What this has to do with.
A disco.
Wrong.
Yeah, that is the one thing it has nothing to do with. That is not the mystery.
Sometimes the obvious answer is the one to go with. This time, it was not.
Yeah, exactly. That way it was not. Malls, you want to take a crack at it? You want to explain it? I explained it last time.
No, I know all about it.
To the audience, to the audience, you want to take a crack at it? Explaining it to Fiddler and through Fiddler the audience. Just the beginning of it. Then we'll talk about the party. We'll talk about the updated mystery of the party aspect of it soon. But
well, I'm gonna say whatever I want to say, motherfucker.
well, I'm just saying we can bring up to speed now. What's been happening?
I'm very
up until
confused
the party.
on what you actually want me to say, so I feel like I'm just gonna say what I was gonna say.
All right, go on.
Okay. So, it all started. Oh, by the way, everyone, Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you, Molecule. You know, it feels so
It is
silly
the
I
Lunar
mentioned-
New Year. It is Chinese New Year, so you're actually
It's not the New Year I'm referring to.
I never get the chance to say happy second President's Day anniversary together.
Aw.
That is
Wonderful.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Is it Lincoln's birthday or something? Washington?
It's a few of them. I don't know. They all get. I mean,
They all coincidentally were born on the same day.
yeah. It's crazy. Statistics.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just a math
True.
minor here.
I'm not doing that math. I'm not your dancing math monkey.
So I bring that up because New Year's
Tell
Eve.
us your favorite statistic story.
We're in the middle of a story right now. Okay.
I don't know. I think maybe we should switch gears and talk about statistic stories.
I built this page, this screen, and we're doing the story.
Okay, so there was maybe, 16 people at the party. So statistically, we had the probability of being the people that brought these disco balls to a New Year's party. So see, Happy New Year comment.
Yeah, you just made it so confusing for everybody.
Well, if you let me continue. So this gracious host came up to us and they were like, "Thank you so much for bringing those disco ball drink stirrers. They are amazing."
And we had no idea what they were talking about. I didn't.
Case and I looked at each other like, "What the fuck are you talking about? We didn't bring those. We brought some shitty cheese plate that we shouldn't have brought because clearly this is like basically a catered event and we feel like idiots." So that happened. And
everyone likes a cheese platter.
It was actually pretty good. People were eating it. It wasn't cheese, actually. It wasn't cheese.
Yeah. We brought cheese and veggies.
And veggies. It was veggies. Yeah.
And we were the only ones to bring anything that was green. So actually...
And people were eating it. People ate it quite a bit.
Vince.
Yeah. Everyone likes to have some vegetables.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. And blue cheese.
I mean, like a red pepper.
With the red peppers.
So we were like, and so yeah, go on. So all right, so that happened. We were like, we don't know what you're talking about. And we
don't know what you're talking about. What's that case?
No, I was just gonna say that I think that I was a dick, and I was like, oh, you like it? Then we definitely brought it. Just being a dick, you know, like I was like, you know.
Maybe I don't really remember that, but.
I immediately fessed up, and they're like, it wasn't us. And, you know, I was just being a dick about it. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's irrelevant. Right. Although maybe it wasn't irrelevant. Maybe that was something that contributed to them thinking we brought them. But by the end of the party, I feel like we were pretty adamant that we did not bring the disco ball drink stirrers.
But they did not believe it.
So there was another party next month. We have these parties monthly, and they had been thinking about it all month that we must have brought these disco ball stirrers. They confronted us again, and we were like, "No, we did not bring the disco ball stirrers."
I didn't even know what they were talking about. I was like, what? What are you talking about? I'd forgotten again. Yeah.
And then they sent me a message that was like, are you guys fucking with us? We don't know who else it could have been. You must have brought them. They were fully convinced. Yeah. So then I was starting to think maybe my mother brought them, although she didn't even go to the New Year's Eve party, but she went to another party. So I was trying to ask my mom if she brought them.
Yeah, I thought your mother did bring them. I was convinced your mother had brought them, and I thought that we did in fact. And then you did say that if we brought them, you would go into an asylum. You would.
Well, if my mom
yourself.
brought them, that's different. But she didn't. And I stand by that statement. If I brought the disclosures, I will commit myself to it. And so, fast forward to we host the final Friday.
Well, all right, but what?
So that was.
Yeah.
Go ahead, interject.
No, I'm just saying that we decided, you know, that we were gonna lean into it, right? You know, so it's.
I'm getting there.
Oh, you already jumped to the party. Yeah, all right, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
So we host the final Friday party in ours for February, and so Casey and I decided.
It's Friday. It happened just a couple days ago. We had a party.
Correct. We decided to go check out lovely Amazon.com, and there were disco ball stirrers available. We purchased 24 of them. And it made it our centerpiece on our table.
Nice.
Because we knew that these two people were going to be coming to our party.
Now,
my idea telling them you're like we're the disco ball.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, my idea was to hide them in the closet, and then send one person's name is John. I was going to ask John. We're going to ask John to go, and then that was real loud. We're going to ask John to go into the closet for something. And then, you know, he would like just kind of half hide it so that like he'd open the closet and see like the disco balls in there and then know that, you know, oh my God, it's them. It was them. But
like
Molly,
they tried to hide it, but you know, they saw it.
Yeah, we were just gonna like half-ass hide it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But I knew that plan. First of all, not everyone would be there around to see it.
Yeah, that's true.
And second of all, it might not happen, and we'd be drunk and distracted, and you know, it'd be kind of hard to actually get that pulled off. And so I think it was better to put them in the room. And my mom filmed the whole thing. She took a bunch of pictures and videotaped the entrance. She was privy to what was going on.
So what we did is we put them in a cup.
Case, you take it away. You take the rest of the story.
We put them in a cup. Just like on the table, next to the drinks, next to the, you know, the alcohol we had. And what I did was I put one in my class before they were when they arrived. I did this thing where I was like right in front of them. How you doing, John? And then I like did, and the thing is so annoying. Look like it like comes up and like you have to move it on either way. And then I saw him like his eyes lit up when he saw the disco ball. And he called his wife over and he was like, "Yeah, come over, look at this." She for a second,
they got so wide-eyed when they realized that we had disco balls, and his wife immediately thought that the whole time we really did. She's like,
"I knew it was you guys. I knew it," and I let her go for a little bit. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Didn't get it that we didn't have them. But
I think you guys did bring those disco balls to the party.
I think we might have. We actually might have. I might have bought them at a store.
I buy everything on Amazon ashamedly, and they are allowed to check my Amazon account to make sure that I don't buy them.
Here's the one thing. Here's the one thing you're not considering is that I may have picked them up at the discount thing at a store. I brought them.
See, now he's trying to go a deep state on us now.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I don't know.
Like you came home, you immediately hide them under the mattress. You're like, I'll use these another day.
We are some forgetful motherfuckers.
No, I think I might have just shown it to Molecule, and she was like, "Oh, okay," and we just brought it apart and just completely forgot about it from there. I was like, I don't know. But so then Molecule comes over and she's like, "I hate to tell it to you guys this." What? What'd you say? Hello?
You were. It's fine. Go ahead.
You were saying something. Go on.
You were delayed.
Yeah.
Okay, not on this end. Not for the
It's
listeners.
fine. Go ahead. The timing of the delay made that more awkward than it actually was.
Okay, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, go.
So then I was just.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
I was just like I was letting her go. She was like, "Oh, I knew it. I knew for sure it was you guys." And I was just letting it go, and then finally Molecule comes over, and she's like, "No, I hate to break it to you, but it still wasn't us." And she explained the whole thing to them that we leaned into it. And then they were even more shocked. They were even more shocked that we had done that. We had like leaned in and we like.
They might think you're still messing with them.
I know they might. Yeah, they probably do. They probably do. And we might be.
The rest of the party, that was like the conversation about how I was trying to convince them that we're just assholes and got the balls this time, but we didn't bring them.
Yeah. I could see it. It. Like what would the other explanation could be like? Let's say like someone else just randomly came over and just put them in there and then left.
No, one of the partiers, one of the guests.
The couple's like, I'm gonna bring.
Well, that's the thing. They've tried to eliminate all the people that it could have possibly been, and they're down to like not many people left that they haven't asked. Everybody's like, no, we didn't bring them. And so I think there's like one person that I really don't think he brought them, but fuck, maybe he did. Maybe Vince brought them.
Could have been us too. Wasn't he there? He was at the party, right? No, yeah, he was there. He was eating the stuff we brought.
At the New Year's party.
Yeah. So it could have been him, yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's a suspect.
Maybe someone gifted him to him, and he was just like re-gift him because he didn't want him.
Maybe so. I could see that possibly because Vince just doesn't seem like a guy who would have disco ball tricksters, but I don't know, maybe.
Well, we didn't seem like that either, but we now are disco ball stir couple. We are.
Yes, we do. We seem like people that would bring.
I guess we do. I didn't think we were. I didn't think we appeared to be like that, but I guess we are because they immediately accused us and do not believe we didn't.
The fun thing is the mystery continues. We still don't know who originally brought the disco ball spirit.
So there will be a third segment of the disco balling.
And now we have a shit ton of these bad boys.
Yeah, nice. Disco ball. We're disco ball stirring people.
And a different type of disco ball than you brought the first time.
No, it's the same exact ones that we think. I don't even know. I never.
That's right. The ones we brought to the first party didn't have these sparkles on them.
Yeah.
No.
Bro, we didn't bring any disco balls. That was a joke.
No, but I'm saying, are they any different?
Oh my God.
are they different from the ones that were actually brought to the party? I have no idea.
I know. I tried to ask Kathy that. I don't think she remembered. I was like,
Yeah.
did the ones that you remember? Did they have these little sparkles inside of
Yeah,
them?
she didn't remember.
I don't
That's
think
what I'm
she
saying.
remembered.
I have no idea. She doesn't either. It's funny. So she had none of them left.
She should have them. They should still have them at their house. That'd be a good way. We should see what type they are. We never actually saw the disco balls.
I don't remember ever seeing them, so I don't know.
They're talking about. Maybe they're fucking with us.
They could be.
They could be. They could be.
There was never any disco balls.
No.
Maybe they're messing with you, and they're just like we never
Yeah.
said. That's their motto.
Maybe,
We never
maybe
said.
they're trying to get us to be disco ball
Keep-
stirring
keep it
people,
going on.
and it worked. Now they are both lawyers.
Yeah.
They're both lawyers. It's possible they're trying to set us
Yes.
up. It's some kind of weird thing, you know. They're both lawyers, and she
They are
did
both
call that a
lawyers, yeah.
conspiracy theory, but you know, it's possible that she's
Yeah,
setting us up.
exactly. Yeah. It's like yeah.
So they actually okay. Moving on from the story, he has a Quest 3 and he has one of those Apple Quest or Apple Vision Pros.
Wow.
Oh really?
So we kind of need to go over there, and we're also going to try to look at their disco ball situation when we go over there. These are headsets.
I mean, they're fun
Yeah.
people. We want to try to get like maybe a game night going or something. They're fun.
They're
Pretty
fun.
cool.
Oh,
They seem
yeah.
pretty cool. They're drinkers.
Yeah.
They were one took over the line. It's a neighborhood party, so we're all in the neighborhood.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
You know,
When they
fun,
left, it was great.
yeah. it
you
was
know, fun thing. Next time you like go over to their place, like you play a game, you're like, hey, play a simple game, and just like you're gonna take something from their house, not of to steal or of value, but you'll be taking it and then you'll give it back when they remember. So you just take one
That's
thing.
actually-
Could be anything.
So Fiddler,
Could be extra
you've been
parcel.
you've been over my house many
Yeah.
times. You now have a collection of things that you've taken from me. That you have like a shrine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me that
Do you have the Jay and Silent Bob dolls? Did you take those Jay and Silent Bob dolls with you?
What dolls?
Sorry, action figures. I think they're actually called the inaction figures.
Yeah. For now, that's a good name for them.
There's something called inaction figures.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's genius.
Yeah, I think that's what they call them. That's what they call them.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, you probably have some stuff in mind. I bet you do. That's fine. You're welcome to it. You're welcome to it, buddy.
I'm sure they were wherever they think their home is.
yeah. They have no idea.
Fiddler, whatever happened to that Rasta bomb you had?
I was like, I was thinking, oh, you know what? I stopped smoking pot in the apartment, so
Right.
I was like,
Right, that's
there's no
true.
need for me to have
Did
this.
you dump it?
I just threw it out.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
It's so
Damn.
sad.
I mean, I could keep it, but then it's just dirty. It's extra, and
Ah,
I'm not gonna use it anymore.
you didn't want to sell it.
Those days are over. I
You
mean,
didn't wanna
from
sell
my
it.
apartment.
Yeah.
I mean,
of
it's-
course.
So
No, it had like no value.
you were admittedly high last pod. Where did you smoke?
Just outside in the street.
It's legal, totally legal now.
Okay.
You know, pots. You know, it's legal in.
I know it's
Yeah.
legal. I just
Yeah.
you had to go all the way down. You're like really scared.
Yeah.
Take the elevator.
I mean, I can't. I mean, I banned myself from smoking. Yeah, I take stairs down usually.
Do you smoke less because of it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
less.
that's
less.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
But
Cheaper.
but because I smoke less, then it's more potent.
Right, yeah, and it's cheaper, and
When
no
I
times are
smoke it.
tough. It's cheaper, and
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
yeah, I know
Inflation.
you're hurting.
Inflation.
Inflation and all, yeah, the price of food has gone way up.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Takeout's gone up.
Yeah, that's all you do mostly, right? What'd you eat tonight? What'd you have for dinner tonight?
I got Chinese food tonight.
Nice. Oh, yeah, I haven't had that in a while.
Chinese chicken and broccoli
Nice.
with a egg roll
Ah.
and some of those boneless spare ribs. Barbecue spare ribs.
See, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know. Not the Chinese version. Not a big fan.
Yeah,
Never been
that
a
was
big
good.
fan.
What makes
Yeah.
them Chinese?
Chinese places make
They're boneless. Yeah.
That makes them Chinese.
the Chinese place makes it. I don't know.
No, they.
In New York, the
They
Chinese
cook them a
places
certain
have
way.
fried chicken. They have, but it's like their own take on it, you know.
So it's just like an American thing. They added this shit on because Americans like it.
Probably.
Yeah. But even like General Tso is like
Yeah.
just an American. They don't have that in China. That's a Chinese American thing. General Tso.
Sure, but
Yeah.
that's it. Getting us fucking boneless spare ribs seems like really dumbing it down.
Well, it's like I think it's like certain areas that started in. You know, they have fried chicken. They have spare ribs.
Wait, so you just eat it? You just eat? It looks like a rib, but there's no.
It's like
bone?
it's like
Yeah.
it's like a strip.
So
It's
not
like they cut the. It's like they took pork ribs and just cut the meat off of it.
Cut the bone out. Yeah, cut it off the bone.
It's like they.
And then they make it
Yeah.
into like a strip.
I don't know enough about pork ribs to picture it, but okay.
I guess I'm not really a rib fan to begin with. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really my thing.
I don't know if
They-
I've
they
ever
have-
had
they-
pork ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Chinese ones. They have good. Some are good. Some are not.
Yeah, it
great.
depends on the place. Yeah.
Right. I'm saying even in the batch. Some are good.
Yeah, it's true.
Some are not that great.
Yeah.
Some are a little fatty. But,
You used to love
that's
that.
the price you pay.
You used to love that Chinese place right on the same block as my apartment in Brooklyn. We used to eat there all the time.
Yeah,
when we were
that was
drunk.
good. That was good. That was really good.
Yeah, that was a good place. Of course, we
Chicken
got
broccoli.
most of the time drunk. And that diner's closed now, the Metropolitan. I mean, the Kellogg's.
Kellogg.
Yeah.
That place is good.
Yeah, it was. We ate there
Good
many
diner.
times. Gone.
Some diners really aren't that good. A lot of diners aren't that good,
It's true.
in my opinion. That was good.
You should do like the pizza guy. You should go around, travel around the country just reviewing diners.
Yeah. Get a cheeseburger at everyone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Cheeseburgers from diners.
What about fries?
Fries are important.
Yeah,
Fries are important. Most diner French fries are not that great though. They're usually frozen. It seems like.
Yeah. I think I like that extra crispy. I think that makes them better.
Yeah, you do like that.
Been there.
Yeah.
Are you a mustard man?
I like mustard. No, I don't like the spicy mustard. I like the
Really?
You don't like you don't like Dijon mustard?
Dijon's pretty good. It's not too spicy.
So what do you mean by spicy mustard?
I think too much horseradish.
You don't like the horseradish taste?
Yeah. I like the vinegar, not the
Oh,
horseradish.
I see. Huh.
When you eat fries, do you dip each one into ketchup or mustard or both?
I would do one or the other. Sometimes I like to have them both available. But
Have you ever dipped a French fry in mayonnaise?
I've done that.
Your wife, 912 does not like mayonnaise. She has not done it.
She is not a fan of that.
Yeah.
She's a anti-mayo
Yeah.
for life.
Good for her. 'Cause
She's never had a Big Mac. She's never had a Big Mac.
not to this day.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, couldn't you just have one without mayo?
Well, that's just a burger.
Oh, she could.
Point. The
Yeah, but
special
you could
sauce
have
is
a
what makes it a
ketchup
Big Mac.
and some mustard.
But the special sauce is what makes it
Yeah.
a Big Mac, you know. Otherwise, it's just
But
like a burger.
does she like anything that's? No, not necessarily. It doesn't have to have mayonnaise.
Well, I mean, the Big Mac sauce is what makes it a
That
Big Mac.
special
Otherwise,
sauce
it's just
does
a
have
burger. It's just a big McDonald's burger without the sauce, you know.
The
Does she eat like potato salad?
Deviled
Oh,
eggs. Okay, so she does
Like
like
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
yeah. Definitely.
So
Yeah,
there's
she'll-
things that have mayonnaise in them.
She's all right with that. As long as it's not too much of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's like all mayo,
So it's more about
just
the
a little
it's more about the
cayenne pepper,
texture.
I'd
It's
like
more
to-
about the texture then. She doesn't like that thick sort of dairy.
Might be.
Extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's too thick.
Gluttonous, whatever.
More like she doesn't like to see it on like a bun or something. She doesn't want to
Yeah.
like.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Huh.
Okay.
All right.
Tell- I
But
wish I
can live with it. I can live with it.
Well, yeah, you can't. You're in no position to talk. You can't. You don't allow
Yeah.
onions in the house. So you're in no position to complain about her
Onion,
lack
no
of
onions.
mayonnaise.
Onion-free part. No.
I wish I was super
Onions.
the first time I came, because I would have packed that shit in my fucking suitcase and brought it to you, or bought it on a bodega and brought it in the house.
Onion.
We could hide. We could
Onion.
next time we go
Yes.
there, if we ever visit again. I assume we will someday. We could hide an onion some random place in the house, and
Yeah.
Wait for it to stink.
Two sick individuals.
Yeah, like he's like, fuck you guys, I'm leaving the pod.
He's like complaining to the neighbors. He's like, the neighbors are cooking onions again. No, we just hit it right near the wall of the neighbors.
Yeah, right. The first time you ever actually complained about your neighbors.
It'd be the onion he left somewhere in the environment.
You two sick individuals, but I enjoy the story. It's good. It's good.
After we leave, he'll do a thorough deep
It's like how many
cleaning.
onion complaints? I keep like sending onion complaints down to the superintendent.
I keep smelling onions.
These fucking onions, dude. It's like, what is going on? I kid you not. There is. I kid you not though. There's a whistle that's from my window and it will not go. It just comes in like every 45 minutes out of an hour. It just whistles and it might stop a little. And
What,
I think
really?
there's some wind getting in through the window.
Oh, I see.
It's been going on for
Oh,
weeks.
wow. Jeez. What about your floor? How's your floor? Has it been fixed?
It's still there's still a hole in it. Well, I mean,
Wave to the neighbors. Wave to the
apartment.
downstairs neighbors.
Yeah. And they're like, all right, see if they can take the onion now. We're not going to fix the floor. See if they can take the onion.
That's a good place to hide an onion.
Yeah.
And that hole in the floor is a good place to put the onion.
Yeah. Slide an onion underneath the wooden floor. You know it won't be touched for those 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. Do you guys just walk over? Do you put a little thing there so you don't trip in it? You put like a little warning thing there. Okay.
Nah, it has picked up. It's got a distinct stain on there. It's some,
How did you spill it directly into that hole? You could have went anywhere in the floor. You managed to get it right out.
Distinct. It was a soy sauce.
Okay, all of our listeners, we're gonna get an
We're getting a look at the
There's
hole.
a soy
We're getting
sauce.
a look at the hole.
That
We'll
soy
explain
sauce
it to you.
stain.
Oh man,
Oh my
look at
God.
that's so much bigger than I remember it. Jesus, that is so much bigger than I
That's it.
remember it. Holy shit!
It's gotten so dirty, Fiddler.
Can't you just
Yeah,
buy?
yeah,
Can't you just get a piece of wood, cut it, and
It's
put
a little
it in there?
trough. It just keeps the garbage.
Trough.
No, I don't know how to do that.
Chihuahua or something. That could be its water bowl.
just like it'll get fixed eventually.
How long has it been like that?
It's only
now?
been since
It's been like at
July.
least
That has
6
been,
months,
like,
right?
14
July.
podcasts.
July. Wow.
Yeah, 8 months.
Wow.
8 months.
8 months. Holy
Probably more than
shit.
14 podcasts.
We did
Yeah.
skip a couple. We skipped a
all
couple
right.
podcasts.
Hey, Math Monkey. We have 4 pods a week. I mean, a month.
We'll not do 8 times 4. Not your dancing monkey, but we have to minus a couple
He really
from
doesn't
that
know what 8 times
because
4 was. He was just complaining about how complicated shit was in enforcement in elementary school.
we'd also complicating the formula. We'd also have to minus a couple for the pods that we skipped. So at least 4 or 5.
It's like my mom's retirement. She counts the Mondays she has left, and she's like, I have 12 Mondays left. And, there's more Mondays than that, but I don't count holidays. So
jeez.
she's pretty
crazy.
excited.
Oh wow.
That's crazy. That is pretty. That's not that many Mondays left.
Only 12 months. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And actually, today's Monday, so that one's over. So
It's 11 now. It's 11.
off.
There was
11 from now on.
She
Delay.
retires in June. So.
Oh, really? That quick? Well, all right. I thought it was like I thought it was in the fall for some reason. I don't know. Maybe.
She's really excited.
Are you
Yeah.
are you throwing her a surprise party?
We should.
There's all these talks about places we might be going. One of them is in the what's those mountain ranges near you people up there? Up the in Pennsylvania. No, go high. Go more. First of the P, maybe.
Poconos.
Poconos.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because one of my sisters has a timeshare. They all do actually.
What, in the Pocono Mountains?
No, it's like a timeshare that you can like change the location.
Okay, that's weird.
They've
been stalking you for years.
Yeah, I'm beginning to believe it.
Yeah, he thinks us meeting on poker was an accident.
Yeah, it's our greater plan. I assume the Krobes are in control. It's either Krobes or Cranston. The CR people are in control of it all. Our listeners probably remember that, Cranston had something against me because I found out he's a murderer from his audiobook, and he wants to silence me. So I'm thinking that, he is going to get me one day.
I heard he said it was getting a little it was getting to be right around the right temperature to get back to Florida.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he likes it when it starts to get really hot.
He does like that.